The date for the Chinese Communist Party's CCP Fourth Plenary Session, a meeting that has drawn intense public attention, has now been set. The question of whether Xi Jinping stays or goes is also attracting interest, while the meeting is expected to confirm the decision to expel Miao Hua, Wang Chunning, and others from the party. At this sensitive moment, many netizens have spotted large numbers of military vehicles on highways and roads near Baoding, Hebei Province, suspected of heading toward Beijing. At the same time, a mysterious missile was seen in the skies west of Beijing. Date for the fourth plenary session confirmed. On September 29, 2025, Xinhua reported that the CCP Politburo had met to discuss the 15th five-year plan. The revised draft will be submitted to the fourth plenary session, scheduled for October 2023 in Beijing. Notably, the 20th Central Committee's fourth plenum should have taken place in fall 2024, but was delayed nearly a year. Observers believe this reflects fierce infighting at the top of the CCP leadership. According to Hong Kong's Singtao Daily, the Politburo approved a report from the Central Military Commission regarding the case of Miao Hua, former director of the Commission's Political Work Department. Miao will be expelled from the party and stripped of his delegate status at the 20th Party Congress, with formal charges expected soon. The fourth plenum will officially ratify this decision. In addition to Miao Hua, two other senior military figures are also on the blacklist. General Wang Chunning, former commander of the People's Armed Police, and Lieutenant General Zhang, former head of the Commission's Logistics Department. Both have already been removed from the National People's Congress. Meanwhile, the case of Baoding, vice chairman of the Central Military Commission and Politburo member, who has been missing for 6 months, remains unresolved, with no public announcement of disciplinary action. Commentators argue that the discussion of the 15th five-year plan is little more than a formality, serving to mask an escalating political crisis. What really matters is the internal struggle, whether the authorities will reveal the handling of Xi Jinping's close allies before or after the plenum, and how this will affect Xi's own authority. Some analysts predict that even generals personally promoted by Xi may fall from grace. If so, it would deliver a major shock to the CCP's entire power structure. Recently, Zhang, an exile in Australia, revealed that both the Minister of Public Security and the Minister of State Security will be replaced at the fourth plenum. Both are considered Xi's trusted allies. Public Security Minister Wang Chunning has reportedly been diagnosed with stage 2 nasopharyngeal cancer and will certainly step down at this meeting. Zhang, however, did not specify what arrangements will be made for Chen Yixin, the Minister of State Security. Zhang stressed that this information came from the CCP's central office and was confirmed by Hu Haifeng, son of former President Hu Jintao. He also wrote 4 words: "Heaven sees all." In truth, no one in this world can escape the law of cause and effect. Whether one believes it or not, anyone who does evil will face retribution. Interestingly, some wrongdoers, even while committing misdeeds, are deeply convinced of this principle. Thus, after committing crimes, they often try to cover them up with other deeds. 82nd Group Army on the move, missile cloud alarms Beijing. As the CCP's fourth plenary session approaches, internal power struggles remain fierce. This was highlighted on September 28, 2025, when many netizens near Baoding, Hebei Province, reported seeing large numbers of military vehicles on highways and local roads. The convoys included troop carriers, armored vehicles, logistics trucks, and ambulances. Public information shows that Baoding is the base of the 82nd Group Army under the Central Theater Command of the PLA Ground Force. This unit is considered directly loyal to Zhang Youxia, vice chairman of the Central Military Commission. The large-scale, public appearance of the 82nd Group Army just before the fourth plenum, possibly moving toward Beijing, is seen as a sign of the factional struggle inside Zhangmanhai. The key question is whether Xi Jinping, the CCP's top leader, will step down at this meeting as rumored. If unexpected events occur, how will they be handled? For this reason, many believe the 82nd has been urgently deployed to Beijing to stabilize the situation. Adding to the confusion, on the evening of September 30, 2025, a video circulated online showing a mysterious bright object streaking across the sky west of Beijing, leaving behind what appeared to be a missile cloud. Netizens asked, what exactly happened over Beijing's western hills? Since China's 4 known land-based missile launch sites are not near Beijing, the object's identity remains unclear. According to public records, Beijing's Western Hills area holds military installations, religious sites, and former imperial gardens. That a missile, something Xi Jinping is said to deeply fear, appeared in this area right before the fourth plenum has reminded some of a line from the ancient prophecy book Hebei 2. In the eastern gate lies a hidden golden sword. What Xi himself may have thought upon witnessing this remains unknown. Since the third plenum in 2024, rumors about Xi's declining health and challenges to his authority have circulated widely. Public attention now centers on whether, at the fourth plenum, Xi will relinquish part or all of his roles in the party, government, and military, or even withdraw from the Politburo's Standing Committee. Some argue this could be a turning point for China's political trajectory, not only reflecting CCP power struggles, but also shaping the regime's stability and future path. US-based political commentator Chen Pocom has noted that, while the official agenda of the fourth plenum focuses on economic and social issues, the real question is top-level personnel. Both the Politburo and the Central Military Commission are facing severe vacancies that cannot last until the 21st Party Congress. Whether Xi chooses to yield power and position, or merely yield power but not position, as speculated, either outcome would deal a heavy blow to him personally. Does Zhang Youxia want to seize something from Xi Jinping? On September 7th, a source told Youxia that old Zhang Youxia had said months ago that he was waiting for something. At the time, people didn't understand what he meant until just before the military parade. The source added that last year Xi Jinping suddenly disappeared for a period of time. During that absence, Zhang and Xi reportedly clashed over certain matters and engaged in back-and-forth exchanges. The source also revealed that Xi's recent trip to Tibet was not on the official agenda. He stayed there for less than a day before hastily returning to Beijing, while the rest of the delegation remained longer. According to the account, during the days reported in state media, Xi was actually being held in a conference hall. Youxia suggests that Zhang Youxia wants to obtain an extremely important, mysterious item. Many have wondered why Zhang, who has long commanded military power, did not simply move to topple Xi outright, but instead arranged for him to attend the September 3rd military parade. That mysterious item, the commentator speculates, could be black dossiers. According to the report, Zhang Youxia and Xi Jinping were once allies, each holding compromising materials on the other. These files are powerful enough to end the other's political career, which is why both have been cautious and avoided an open confrontation. Another factor is control over military appointments. Xi still formally chairs the Central Military Commission, and personnel changes require his signature. At present, many generals loyal to Xi have been arrested, and Zhang is believed to already have a replacement list in hand. The mystery item could also be documents related to the 20th Party Congress, since that event amounted to a blatant coup involving changes to personnel lists and undoubtedly contains core secrets. At the 20th Congress, Zhang Youxia was still aligned with Xi, acting as the compass within the military, so those top-secret materials are almost certainly connected to him. Youxia assessed, "I believe Zhang Youxia was implicated in the coup at the 20th Congress, because without the military's cooperation, Xi would not have dared to stage it. If those internal secret files remain in Xi's hands, and if he ever makes them public, Zhang risks being completely destroyed." Recently, Xi has begun to show concessions on the TikTok issue, agreeing to a major deal that essentially approves selling TikTok to a US company. This clearly shows Xi is in a very difficult position. Coupled with the rumors that he is under house arrest, I think this aligns with the current situation. So, let's wait for the fourth plenary. Thank you, and see you next time.